In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. May Allah bless the noble Prophet. O Lord, expand for me my chest, and make easy for me my affair, and untie the knot from my tongue, that they may understand my speech. The topic of today's talk is the man the Quran builds. This topic is based on a book published long ago, before India's independence, in Hyderabad. Its author was Dr. Abdul Latif. The title of his book was The Man the Quran Builds, and I have taken this as the title for today's topic. The man the Quran builds means what kind of human being the Quran creates. One aspect of this topic is that we will learn about the teachings of the Quran in this regard. You will find these teachings on every page of the Quran, showing what kind of thinking the Quran wants to instill in a person, and what kind of human being it wants to create. For example, if you open the Quran, the very first surah, the first chapter, Al Fatiha, is enough to understand its essence. It begins with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, in the name of God, most gracious, most compassionate. In this we find that a believer, or one who accepts the Quran, starts every work in the name of God. This means relying on God, remembering God, and firmly believing in the heart that one must follow the path shown by God. Then comes the verse, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All praise is due to Allah, Lord of all the worlds. In this you will see all the sentiments and thoughts that a Quranic human should possess. It states that, first, there should be gratitude to God, who is the Lord of all the worlds. Thus, a believer, or one who follows the Quran, should have the disposition to acknowledge God and be grateful to Him, because everything we have received in this world is from God. Then it says, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, the most gracious, the most merciful, and Maliki Yawmiddin, master of the Day of Judgment. This means God's introduction to such a person is first and foremost that God is very merciful and very compassionate. He has immense love for His servants. The same quality should be developed within us as well. تَخَلَّقُوا بِأَخْلَاقِ اللَّهِ, adopt the attributes of God. Maliki Yawmiddin, He is the master of the Day of Judgment. All the teachings of the Quran revolve around the idea that life does not end with death, it continues after death. The period after death is the Day of Judgment, where people will be presented before God, and they will receive either reward or punishment according to their record from the pre-death period. Then it is stated, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. This sentiment is present in a believer. They consider God alone as their helper. They hope for help only from God. There is no one else besides God from whom they expect help. Then, اهدنا الصراط المستقيم, guide us to the straight path. This means they ask God for the true path, the path on which one can proceed without getting lost, all the way to the destination. Because if God does not show them the path of truth, what will happen? In this world, there are devils who mislead and various kinds of temptations. Therefore, finding the true path and avoiding these temptations is not possible without God's help. Then it is stated, صِرَاطَ الَّذِينَ أَنْعَمْتَ عَلَيْهِمْ غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. This clarifies that it is the path of those upon whom God has bestowed His favor. It is not the path of those upon whom His wrath has fallen, or who have strayed from the straight path. So to become a traveler on that journey where God's good servants walked, this is the feeling with which a believer enters the Quran.